Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Menstruation and periods have long been considered a woman's problem, too taboo to discuss openly. But not anymore. Investors have started paying close attention to periods and female menstruation cycles because they are part of a promising industry called Femtech. Femtech, you might have heard about it already. So Femtech is short for female technology, and it includes technology products like software and diagnostic tools specifically built to address women's health concerns. Femtech examples include apps to track menstruation cycle, apps to track sexual activity, your mood and emotions, fertility, pregnancy, hormone levels, and tools to diagnose cervical and breast cancer. Femtech is still small, but it is a growing industry. Last year, the Femtech market was worth around $23 billion, and in another 6 years can nearly triple to $65 billion. But $23, let's talk about that for a moment. That still seems like too much money for a bunch of apps telling women when their period is due. But media reports and market analysis shows that there is a demand among women for apps that track and diagnose their critical health functions. In 2009, there was a Danish woman, Ida Tin, who was trying to figure out what days she was most fertile while tracking her body temperature, and every day she would have to have her phone in one hand and another device to collect her temperature. I urgently wanted to merge those two devices, to be able to look at my phone and know what was going on in my body rather than enduring the tedious experience of manually transferring data from the temperature device into a spreadsheet just so I could use it. That's what Ida says. So a few years later, in 2012, Ida co-founded an app company called Clue. So this Clue app, it tracks a woman's period, predicts when the next period will start, predicts what kind of symptoms a woman will have before her period, and tracks emotions, pain during period, and a whole host of bodily functions, and even offers tips for good skin and good hair because all these parts of the body are closely linked to hormone balance and the menstruation cycle. Of course, the more tips and patterns you want the app to track, the more details you will have to add into the app, because the more details you add in frequently, the more accurate the app predictions are going to be. Just like Ida, who found it easy to have one mobile app tracking multiple things for her, women in India also have the same needs. If you wonder why your female colleague or partner needs an app to track periods, sexual activity and fertility, they need it because women also have busy lives and can sometimes forget to take a birth control pill, or they will forget when their last period was. With the rise in cancer prevalence and polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, young women also tend to get irregular periods, and an app is a great way to track severity of symptoms and track progress when the issue is being treated. Another reason it seems unusual to have apps tracking periods and hormones is that for the longest time, women and their needs have been underrepresented in life sciences research. Women's bodily functions just were not studied as much as men's have been. So that means our understanding of what should be a healthcare app has left out needs exclusive to women like menstruation and pregnancy. But not anymore. Technology has touched a lot of industries, so it would be natural for tech to also address women's healthcare needs as well. And the other reason to address women's needs through Femtech is the money involved. Harvard Business Review says the market for catering to female customers is actually twice the size of China and India markets combined. In other words, you can actually earn twice as much if you sell to women instead of just targeting the general market in large countries like India and China. In addition, female purchasing power is increasing, and it's the same in India, so it absolutely makes sense to target their needs. And that's why there are Indian Femtech companies catering just to women, starting in India and going global. Like Maya app from Bangalore and Naira app from Mumbai to track your period, Bengaluru platform Eva that helps track and treat female hormonal imbalances, and again in Bengaluru, Preg Buddy for complete services for pregnant women, and Niramai, which has made a software-based medical device to detect breast cancer. These Femtech companies are also seeing more investment interest. This month, Bengaluru Femtech company And Me was acquired by a Delhi-based firm because the female health tech brand has potential to grow in revenue. There's another one, Gynoveda, which was launched last year only but will start servicing customers outside India. Women's health apps do have a lot of important health data that can be monetized. Personal data sells at about 14 US cents per woman, and a person's healthcare records can sell for as much as $250. So this data can be used to customize ads and show women ads from fertility clinics, skincare products from doctors, and the Femtech company themselves will also recommend products like vaginal discharge prevention treatments that cost thousands of rupees. And women these days want to address these problems because it does impact their happiness and lifestyles. And finally, women have the financial and social freedom to address these issues, and that in turn signals the rise of Femtech. So that was a look at Femtech for this week. What are your thoughts and comments? Let us know in the comment section below. For The Print, this is Regina Mihindukulasuriya.